my hometown. Every house has a past and a history.
And that's part of the story that we want to tell.
Delicate demo. This is really cool. You can take something that seemed almost dead and bring it back to life.
Oh, wow.
Now it feels like the whole city is just vibrating with this energy that feels like progress. This is incredible. I can't think of anything that I would love more than what we're doing. I've always loved that this is one of the last brick streets in Laurel.
Yeah. Well, in this whole neighborhood, you could tell at one point it was a really sought-after place to live. We're going to look at houses with Lisa and Mike Cochran.
The thing that's really cool about what they're doing is they want to invest in a house that will be a transitional home for women with children who are recovering from difficulties.
We have a nonprofit called Dwell that we have transitional housing for women that are coming out of their rehab, prison, just something to help them get started on the right track.
I grew up in Laurel, been here for 55 years, and as we've seen this community develop, we decided that, we wanted to use some of our resources to revitalize some neighborhoods and also giving back.
It won't be a permanent home for anyone. It'll be for people who are trying to find their footing after a really hard time.
We want to take a home that has seen much better days and improve it.
So these women can have some sense of, well, this home is restored and I'm going to be restored.
Too.
It's just a way to lift them up a little bit more.
Yes.
They don't want to just, provide this house. They want to find a house that needs to be saved and a community that's down on its luck. So it's like a threefold good story, and I like that. Let's talk about the Sherman house real quick. So William and Jean Sherman lived here from 1965 to 1990, and it's kind of been vacant since. Built in 1935, it's 1,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, and it's $25,000. I really like it.
Yeah.
I mean, that gives us a lot, a lot to work with, but...
The house doesn't give you a lot to work with.
I know,
It's a big project.
But it's a brick house. It's a solid house.
It's beautiful. The brick is beautiful.
It
could
is
be cleaned up.
I like that you got kids, your kids playing. I love that because they're going to be children living here.
Because ideally, this is going to be for women with children.
Yes, yes. Right. What about these windows? Are they workable?
They need a lot of work, but they're not beyond repair.
Okay.
That top window, actually, I just want to show you the painting.
Okay.
That's going to explain more.
Oh, gosh. Erin?
Do you like it?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah?
I can see now the railing would really make a difference there. I love that.
I love it.
Yeah, for safety, if you've got kids on this porch, we're gonna have to have a railing. And then a new front door that would look like the historic old door.
Okay.
And we'll paint it a fun, fresh, playful color. So
Love
the color
it.
palette I'm thinking of are like corals, aquas, light blues, light yellows. These colors in color psychology are playful, cheerful colors, and I think that's going to be important, especially for these women who are going to be moving in.
I love that, Erin.
Out here, we would actually want to spend more on the exterior than it would cost to buy the house.
Okay.
So $30,000 repairs all the rot, paint, clearing up the brick, landscaping, a 4-ton air conditioner unit.
So that would leave us like 40-something on the inside.
So it must be in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I'll
really
say
cute. The inside is...
a lot of our work is already done for us.
Oh,
Okay.
Is that?
Okay.
That's a good way to put it.
Hey, y'all come in. Right.
wow.
Wow.
You asked
Floors
if there
look
was a lot to
good.
do in here.
A lot of it's already been done.
Okay.
Obviously, there's a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I hate an acoustic tile ceiling.
I do too.
Nothing feels less like home.
Right.
Yeah.
So we would want to take that down, bring in new sheetrock, fresh paint on the fireplace. I don't think it would serve your budget well
Right.
to try to strip it and get to the original
Okay.
brick. Like any nonprofit, every dollar counts because the funding comes from donors and from Mike and Lisa's own pocket.
Yeah, so more than ever, we have this responsibility to make sure that every penny is put to good use.
And then
Yeah,
we
like
focus
that.
on making this whole house, it's all about being comforting and
Right.
cheerful. Shades of whites,
Yes,
light
I like that idea.
grays,
Yes.
but then come in with color with the furnishing. Keep it kind of feminine and kind of playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, having it already, a lot of the demo done, really does help the budget.
Yeah.
So in here, you know, refinishing the floors, sheetrock, trim, paint, it'd be about $5,000.
Okay, good deal.
Love it.
Okay, let's talk about the dining room. Come see. Which is actually also the kitchen. And I think we could make it even more multi-purpose. We're gonna have kids. I wanna think about how we have a really communal sort of dining space where there's also maybe desks and a dinner table here. So this is the dining area, and then the kitchen against the back wall. So we have cabinets below the windows, and against that back wall, your sink there on the left under the window, oven and hood vent on the back wall for focal point. On the right, we have a refrigerator, and I think this room really could be beautiful. But a lot of the money is gonna go into the walls where you don't even see the work we're doing. Because we're gonna need insulation, we need electrical, we need
insulation.
we need so much work.
Yeah, so kitchen, dining, a homework area, all this together would be about $23,000.
Okay.
Which is, you know, that sounds like a big number, but you're getting 3 of your, you know, main this is going to be the main living area for whoever ends up living here.
Right.
All right, do you wanna see the bedroom, bathroom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go this way. Here is the bathroom.
Wow.
Ooh.
So
Or what could be.
y'all step in.
Go on in.
Yeah.
Is it safe?
Oh yeah. Look,
Don't get
you got
fall
solid subfloors under there. I'm telling you, this house it was really well built when it was built. It's
Yes,
just-
but we have a plan.
Yeah.
So the cast iron pipe goes away. So we would have a shower bathtub combo.
Okay.
Here on this side of the wall, where that door is now, the door would go away, double vanity there,
Okay.
and then a toilet tucked away kind of here on the wall.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
it would be very spacious. So this bathroom is big enough to be shared.
This house is 1,800 square feet. It's got the 3 bedrooms, 1 big bathroom, and with a $25,000 purchase price, we would want to put about $75,000 in it.
Yeah.
So you'd be right at that
Right at it.
$100,000
Okay.
budget.
Yeah.
We do have another house that we want to show you.
Okay.
So why don't we head over there?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
Kind of worried about the inside being completely stripped out. It's hard to see with nothing.
It's going to be a high trust project
Yeah.
if we choose this house.
It's a nice little quiet street.
Yeah.
It really
I mean,
is quiet.
It's not a
Yeah.
thoroughfare.
Houses
Yes.
are really not on top of each other
Yeah.
either.
Like the
It's
space
nice.
between
Yeah.
the yards.
Yeah, it's big yards.
Yes.
But let's talk about this one. So this is the Watson house. So Viola and Cleveland Watson lived here in the 1960s and 70s. It's a little 3-bedroom, 1-bath cottage. It's 1,000 square feet, and they're asking $18,000 for it.
It really does look
It's a lot for the budget.
pretty clean. I like the outside.
It's fresh.
It is fresh
Yes.
paint, I
Okay.
think.
It's not.
The wrong fresh paint.
Yes.
It is the definition of drab. We want this house to be a cheerful, sunny
Yes.
place for
Yeah.
these women who are going to be living here. So
Me too.
let me show
Let me
you the
hold this.
painting.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh, precious.
I love the door.
Love it.
Love the
Love
door.
the door. Love the color.
Yeah? I
Love
think
it.
it looks very cottagey
It does.
and fresh.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
a mint green,
Green.
paint would make it feel like such a bright
Yes.
spot on the block.
Makes a big difference there, just the
Well,
paint color.
yeah.
And
And
we've
then
got to get some railing on the porch, safety for the kids.
Yes.
We need skirting all the way around the house. And I'd like to have a nice new wooden screen door on the front. You
Yes.
know that sound it makes when kids are running in and out.
Right.
I love that.
And landscaping around the front would help
That'd
so
make a
much
big difference.
to make it not feel so naked.
I love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
Exterior, new skirting, handrail, stairs, paint. We'd spend about 25 grand out here.
Okay.
But you really need that skirting because you can see all the way to the neighbor's yard in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And that gives us
So-
a lot left over on the inside, too.
Yeah,
So,
I'm going to show you that. Let's go in before we all get so.
I know.
Jump.
Ooh.
See this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you're going to find that once you're in it, it feels a little bigger than 1,000 square feet.
And, you know, it doesn't smell bad.
No,
that's
it
a good
doesn't.
thing, Scott.
It doesn't.
That's a win.
Yeah. The whole house is just broken up into little cubes.
Yeah.
Right now, like that entire side of the house are bedrooms, 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
Okay.
And then this side of the house, you've got living, dining, kitchen.
Okay.
But I think that we could make it feel a lot better, especially for what you plan to use the house
Right.
for,
Yeah.
with a group of ladies living here.
Right.
If we could knock out this wall and the wall in the next room between dining and kitchen, then you have all of this open.
It would make it look really big.
Yeah, a lot bigger, spacious.
Yeah. So
They're
these
really good options.
for the dining room and living room, it'd be about $15,000.
Okay.
Okay.
This wall's gone.
And this wall's gone too. and it becomes a peninsula. And you could have bar seating on that side then, so you have even more opportunity to be together, even if everyone's doing something different. I want to brighten things up. I mean, the way it looks right now is so dark, so
very
dingy. This house needs to be a light and bright and cheerful place for these families. So we would want to put a refrigerator here, built into cabinets, your oven and hood vent here, move the sink under the window.
Yes, that's better.
Yes, and then your cabinets would end on this wall here. That's where the peninsula would be.
Okay.
So that is so much more space in the kitchen.
So in here, be about $15,000. That's really good on a kitchen.
Budget friendly.
Okay.
Right.
And that's what we're always trying to keep
Yes.
at the front of our minds with any decision. And in here, we would go with laminate countertops.
A thing to consider is, you know, when they leave here, if we had something like granite or, you know, something like that, it might feel like a step back if they moved out. So having affordable products, that's good.
That's interesting. I never thought about that. But
There's a lot of psychology that we have to think about as we plan this.
Yeah,
you
wherever
know?
they head next, maybe it's a step up from whatever this is.
Right.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, to upgrade their life each
Yes.
step of the way.
Right.
Yes.
okay.
So let's go this way and I'll show you the bathroom.
It's blue.
It's like highlighter blue.
It is.
So we have 3 bedrooms right now. This is one of them. We would take this away, obviously, to turn it into a bathroom, which would make the house 2 bedroom, 1 bath.
Okay.
And I would want to close off that door. We put a vanity on the left, a vanity on the right, and then a built-in cabinet there that was like storage that would be shared. And then 2 toilet closets, 1 in each corner of the room, since there may be more than 1 family living in the house. And then 1 bathtub here, like a clawfoot tub with a shower ring for bathing the little ones. But it would be such a big, awesome
very big-
shared bathroom with doors to each bedroom.
Bathroom would be about $20,000.
That's as much as we spend on the kitchen.
Yes, it's a big part of the budget because we've got to run all new plumbing for 2 toilets, 2 sinks, but it'll make it, you know, a lot more usable since it's going to be a shared space for 2 families.
And
But it's huge. I love it.
All right. So that's the Watson house.
Either house
Yeah.
could be really great. It just really comes down to the choice of Sherman house has room for expansion. It's about to be loud.
Ooh,
That was close.
That just scared me so bad. That made my armpit sweat. They're both good contenders.
Either way, I don't want to be on this porch anymore.
I don't either.
No,
So,
I think.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Get out of here. Either one of the houses will accomplish everything that they're wanting to pull off. It would be helping restore these people's lives, helping restore a house, helping restore a neighborhood. To be a part of something like this,
It's a great honor for
Yeah.
us.
So these are not snow cones.
It's apparently more like the texture of ice cream.
Yeah, or like Italian ice.
I'm gonna go strawberry.
Strawberry?
Yes.
What's your favorite?
Well, I personally like strawberry and peach.
Well, I think I'm gonna do peach then.
This is so good. What'd you get?
Pina colada. It blends with my shirt just in case.
Good.
I wasn't thinking ahead, clearly.
So I have a question.
Okay.
What was harder, choosing a house or choosing a flavor? I have a question.
Okay.
What was harder, choosing a house or choosing a flavor?
Actually, the flavor was
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So
felt
it
like
was-
you really knew which one it was, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love the architecture on the Sherman house, the bungalow. We really like the Watson house because we felt like it could be really open, but I
Yeah.
think we're going to go with the Sherman house.
Hey, that's good because the demo's already done. So I love it.
We can start right now. This is gonna be so beautiful.
Today's demo at, are we calling it the Cochran house or are we calling it Helen's house?
Yeah, she wants to call it Helen's house. Not after my Helen. Her mother was Helen. All right, so in here, it's just getting rid of the pipe, right?
That's it.
Then take down the acoustic tile in there.
It's a really light day.
We can go home early.
Hopefully.
So is this a big pain to get rid of? Or it looks like it would be.
Yeah, I'm good at just knocking down cast iron pipes.
I want to grab these doors. They're really cute, and I think we could use them for something.
big cast iron vent pipe. Normally, that's a big job.
Y'all got it.
We were done in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Short day, but sweaty. Somewhere around the fridge, we're gonna have pantry space, right?
It's gonna be this hole that's already there.
So this full-size door would fit the frame that we already have, but it's not nearly as cute and charming.
We'll just let these open out, and we could treat it like a closet door and just put a magnet here. So
Yeah.
they'll magnet shut.
This will be great, and Lisa's gonna be really proud that we saved
Yeah.
a little of the original.
I would say that it rained acoustic tiles, but it was really more like a waterfall.
They were just hanging on by a literal thread.
It was like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. It
It's
just
that
kept
hat.
going.
He's trying to get out of that tunnel
The
before...
big ball is rolling.
Yeah.
Instead of Indiana Jones fedora, I had on a Wayne Napier hard hat.
Indiana.
Like the big, heavier version
Yeah.
of Indiana Jones. Bendiana Jones. Our plan on this front porch is just to replace a few boards on top and then build a railing, because anything else would be too expensive.
What's it looking like? Right there, that looks pretty bad, huh?
It's the same thing over here.
How did so much trash get under the porch?
I don't know. There's
There's
a
a lot of
basketball.
trash.
So this joy's just totally gone, huh?
Front one's pretty bad too.
Oh, boy. So keep going and we see how far it goes?
Let's find out.
There's the rot.
Yeah, there ain't nothing holding that.
Gosh, so much rot.
Yeah, there ain't nothing holding that.
Gosh, so much rot. So maybe it's just around the edges. Maybe the joists are good through the center. Just crawl under there in the trash.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not really. You're going to?
The Joyce looks good. From here back, there's no issue with Joyce.
Well, that's good. So it's not a huge
In the front.
expense. All right, well, carry on.
Okay.
Okay, be really careful right there.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to dig in an old warehouse that's close to downtown Laurel because Mike and Lisa rent space here where people have been donating, and she also is kind of a thrifter. She likes to find stuff at estate sales, and she brings it all here. So I brought Mallory and Lucy. Lucy is Mallory's little girl and my niece. She's an excellent bargain shopper. I just wanted to find a pretty chair
Well, let's do it.
that we could have reupholstered because Lisa has a thing about chairs. Like, she collects them.
You ready
So,
to explore?
I need you to find me all the chairs that are wood and fabric. Okay, go.
Here's one.
Yeah,
Oh.
all these.
I do really like these cane chairs.
Cane is always my favorite.
You want to smell it?
No, no, don't make me smell it.
She's been chair shopping.
Shopping with you. Oh,
Just
really
imagine
pretty.
once Matt does his magic.
Yeah, he could do cane in the back instead of upholstery. So Mallory and I are gonna take him to our friend Matt. He's like our #1 chair guy, so he loves an old chair as much as we do. Thanks for your help, Lou.
Mike and Lisa are a lot like us. They love preserving old houses, and our plan is to keep the 1935 Craftsman style by adding back trim, refinishing the old floor, and using all the original doors. Well, most of the doors. Wish we could keep this door.
Yeah. There's just no way. I mean, you've got silicone that turns to caulk, and then obviously that's the worst
Yeah.
spot.
But I have an idea for it, but I want to get it all down first. When we first looked at this house, we both were like, it's a pretty door, it's a great shape, but gosh, it's in really bad. I mean, it is rough. Then Lisa, she said, Ben, is there any way we could salvage that front door? I really like it. And it's like, shoot, hear me out. Lisa is obsessed with chairs.
She collects them.
Yeah, what if I took it and cut it here, repair this, and I built like a wide chair
Bench.
bench? Well, but if I say chair,
It's more on brand
it's
for
more
Lisa.
on brand for Lisa.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what do you think?
I love that. I think it'd be great. Things are moving along. Electrical and plumbing and the new framing is done. But before we start building back up, we need to insulate using my favorite kind of insulation.
Y'all, I'm obsessed with spray foam insulation.
I am too. When I was in 5th grade, my dad and I made a human brain with the expanding foam. And I painted it and labeled it, and I think of it every time I see it. Insulate a house. You wanted some juicy content. I'm giving you pearls. You got started without us.
Busted.
I mean, I think you're like done with that one. These chairs have caning and upholstery, and Matt is an expert in both. And I know nothing about how to do caning. I really want to learn. I know you have to soak it in water, but I don't understand why.
Well, we want 2 things. I'll
Okay.
show you. So I've had this soaked in. It's just water, and since we want it to be pliable and it's going to dry and tighten up. So you kind of lay it on, and of course, this one's really big because we're going to smash it into the groove. So that's going to be like my back. I'm going to set my front. So
Looks a little rippled. Is that okay?
Don't be ticky.
Okay.
Don't be ticky.
The water's gonna fix it.
Set a few, and then I take my scissors, just getting rid of a lot of the big chunks. And so then I have this little tool. Now, this was like a broken butcher knife that I kind of modified. We're going to roll it,
Nice.
roll it.
Wow, how
This is-
satisfying.
Kind of take your time. Then we got my little pegs. I'm gonna tap this in, and it's kind of keeping your progress as you go. So let's skip over to this one. I left a little bit of this to show you how to get rid of all the excess. So take the chisel, and we're just going to doing enough to make
Just
that
a
little
little-
cut. And then we get to what's called the spline. It's just a little flexible piece of thick cane. We're gonna lay it in like this. Now, if we were gonna be permanent, we would put a little bead of glue all the way down, and you kind of want to hold it as you go. And this is what the finished cane is going to look like.
That chair was like, really had a downer vibe about it, but it had pretty lines. So we took a chair that felt a little bit stuffy and a little arrogant even, if I'm being honest. And we made it way more down to earth.
Gives us a sneak preview of what the whole chair will look like.
Lisa is going to love this.
Looks good, feels good.
Oh, yeah.
This house is such a strong architectural type. I mean, it's a brick craftsman bungalow, but a lot of the charm has been erased on the inside and a little bit on the exterior. So things like adding that window back, doing the railing.
This is the first steps
Yeah.
to bringing the charm back to this house.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, wow. That window is beautiful. That small change is like changing the world of quality for this house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was such a flimsy, stupid window before.
That may be a first for me. Flimsy and stupid.
Yeah.
No, not me.
Someone called you flimsy and stupid.
That was funny. That was a good one.
I like this kitchen layout.
You like the color?
I love the color.
Man, when y'all called in the color, I had no clue what it was gonna look like. We started spraying, I was like, man, this is a really good color.
This is the first time we've seen some color in this house.
This is the first time we've seen some kitchen.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
A room does not a kitchen make.
That's
you gotta
true.
have the cabinets. I got a lot of questions about this hot glue.
Okay, shoot.
what exactly are we doing with these?
So we're making templates for the countertops. What we do is we glue these strips together to basically template each cabinet
So lightweight stencils.
That's exactly
that
right.
are the exact shapes of the countertops.
without having to measure and worry about the walls being out of skew and all that sort of thing.
All honesty, I've never seen somebody make a template like this. In all of my years,
But it's exactly what he needed.
it's exactly what he needs. Hey, you learn something new every day.
So we take it back to the shop. We can lay it out on plywood for our sub deck, and then we'll apply the laminate there.
So cool. I'm so proud of, look at what we've made.
It also duels as a picture frame after it's used. I think I can pull it off.
Drop it tight. I did a lot of research in college about color psychology, and certain colors make you feel hungry or happy or sad or sleepy. And a color palette of sky blue, light coral colors, lemon meringue yellow, and then lots of neutrals and creams around those colors together give you a feeling of happiness.
You know what this is, Josh?
Well, I know what this is. This is a door.
Do you know what it's gonna be? So today I'm working with Josh. Josh is actually a really good woodworker. He would not classify himself as a woodworker. He's pretty talented. He's built a lot of stuff. But what is it gonna be?
Shutters.
Ooh, shutters would have been good.
Pretty easy. What you thinking? What is it, a chair?
It's gonna be a chair. Well, a chair and a half, wide chair, a bench.
A bin size.
A bin size chair.
Yeah.
I mean, this bench / chair will become the foyer for the Cochran house. And so what we're gonna add hooks to it. There's gonna be a little cubby underneath. Be just a place where you can come in that welcomes you home at the end of the day. So this one goes in the back. The notch, the top of that.
Looks great, man.
From a door to a bench.
It's still scaled to your size, though. Probably just because it's on the table. That's why it seems like that.
Yeah, it does seem big up there.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are my marble countertops coming?
Faux marble?
From 10 paces back, it looks like marble to me. I'm at Dustin's cabinet shop because he is going to show me how to turn wood into a slab of faux marble because it's going to save us a ton of money.
Your picture frame, actually.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yep.
So basically, I just have this roughing in.
Yeah.
If you want to, we can get this prepped out to stick if you want to help me do it.
I do want to see how to do it.
So this is the good stuff.
Okay.
So once you stick it, it's done.
It's there.
We get the edges really good because that's the place that's going to start peeling up first.
Yeah.
Then we got to do this side as well. That's going to guarantee that we get a really good adhesion. All right, here's the most important part. So take these dowels. We're just going to lay them crossways.
In the glue.
In the glue. And just leave enough on the edge where you can pull it out as you go.
Okay.
Got those done. We can take and flip this over. Now I'm going to line my front edge up. So whenever I tell you to, you pull the first one.
Now?
Go ahead. Okay. There you go. Okay, so when you do that, just press a little bit. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Make sure everything's nice and flat. Check that corner, see if it'll lift up. Nothing?
Ooh, that's crazy.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So the next part is take the flush cut router, and we're just gonna cut.
To do marble in this kitchen would have cost around $2,000, and these laminate countertops only be like $200 or $300.
All right.
Dang.
Nice and smooth.
That's so cool. It really does look like a piece of stone. I think it's still gonna be really pretty.
I mean, this is a reasonable solution to save money and it be functional. I mean, it's gonna stand up, years and years from now, as long as they take care of it like any other surface.
Morning, Mike.
Good morning. Can't get here on time, just get here when you can.
You know this is supposed to go in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, we know that. It's a lot easier to work with it.
Out here in the open?
Out here in the open, especially for a little bit bigger guy like you, it's gonna be helping me.
Yeah, I don't ever think about that. I'm not a plumber. I don't think about those things.
Which Mike obviously has lived and learned.
So what all do we need to do out here before we move it in?
Put mainly our faucets on the top, spout, stuff like that, so.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Let's get it.
I still cannot see.
Yeah, and that happens from time to time. This is exactly why we wanted to do this out here than in that bathroom. We've got a little bit more room.
Mike, I'm not listening to anything you're saying right now. I'm too focused.
Ooh, it's a beast.
We gotta pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot. Pivot.
Whoa.
Hey, we have a bathroom.
This is really pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Do you like the vinyl?
I really do. I like the vinyl.
It is.
I like the vanity.
You can finally get a sense for the bathroom and how it's gonna feel space-wise, and I think it's really good. It's not cramped at all, especially if you have two ladies trying to get ready at the same time, like using the vanities. This house is like 2 seconds away from being there. Thanks, Mike.
This is nice. Normally I walk over, there's reclaimed wood with nails all gnarly, tearing my hands up.
Not today.
Not today. This
is poplar.
This stuff puts itself together, man.
You wanna know what we're building?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
We're gonna build 2 desks, but they actually are gonna be kids' desks.
Oh, yeah.
So Lisa and Mike Cochran's house, you're in the kitchen, then you've got a little dining area, and then there's just a little more room, and we're gonna put 2 desks on either side of the doorway going into the living room.
Yeah.
It'll be like little homework stations.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do a MDF top, and then I wanna frame it in this maple, because it's harder. I think it'll be really cool.
Obviously planning to paint them in the end, right?
Yeah, this is all gonna get painted white.
Non-reclaimed wood, painting in the end. It's my kind of project.
It's gonna be a fast
Very
project.
easy. I love it.
This is not a fine piece of furniture. It's a kid's homework desk. It's a kid's craft desk. If it gets messed up, then between families, Lisa and Mike can come in there and repaint it white. You don't have to worry about that.
Got our centerpiece.
Perfect.
That's the shin protector right there.
But it needs to be designed. You know what I mean? We're gonna put a little shape to the edge. We don't want it to just be, look like something that somebody built out of a pallet. It's still not real lined.
Man, I love it. I mean, that maple just changes that MDF, you know?
I know. Once it's painted, you won't even be able to tell.
It's a great homework desk. Golly. Tell you what, I'm glad I don't have to do homework anymore.
Now you're
Seriously.
just working on your home.
Whew.
This is the first time I've gotten to see the yellow in here. And
This
look.
is my first time in here.
Yeah.
What a cute house.
I know, isn't it? And
Gosh.
the goal was to make it feel cheerful. And I know how you feel about lemons.
I do love them.
But this is like a peeling stick, basically big stickers.
Yeah.
Wallpaper. I'm gonna put it on this back wall.
Okay.
Up to the hood vent and stopping under the shelves.
So like a backsplash.
Yes, this is our backsplash.
And I was noticing it's like vinyl, so
Yeah.
easy to clean.
Super easy to clean.
I love it.
Budget conscious. We went with this because it's affordable, but it's really pretty because we want this to be a lovely, soft first landing for these women and their kids. But then the next step up for them should be a little better than this, right?
When life gives you lemons.
Make lemonade.
Lemonade. This is our lemonade.
Yes, it is. I hope with the blue cabinets, the yellow and the living room.
Give me some color theory here.
It's just sunshine and skies, the blue sky. And then citrus. It's like, is there a happier fruit than citrus? No. Maybe watermelon.
Nah, indigestion.
Citrus wins.
All right, man.
Let me see. Does it look good?
I think that looks really good.
I love it.
We're halfway.
Yeah. We have a backsplash, we have countertops, we have paint.
We have exterior paint.
Mike is in the process of refinishing all the floors still, but he's made tons of progress. So we're getting really close.
You got the door?
Ooh, that's the old door.
Uh-huh.
This is great, y'all.
It's cool, huh?
It's just right. I'm gonna pillow it up. Lisa's gonna love this.
Yeah.
Between that and these chairs,
Oh, those are the chairs you had recovered.
you like them?
Nice.
Aren't they pretty? I didn't really design this house for Lisa and Mike. I designed it on their behalf for women and children who have gone through a difficult time. And I feel like the colors are doing their job because walking in this morning, I felt lighter and happier. Just being in these rooms. How could you not?
You got your in?
It is like these were custom built for these spots.
It's almost like that, huh?
Almost as if. I know you like wood furniture, but I think this was good.
No, I think this is great. If it gets messed up, they can repaint it.
Yes, exactly. We were super budget conscious in this house, but it doesn't feel like you're in a budget conscious house. It feels rich. It feels layered
and comfortable, she's definitely gonna cry.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't wait for them to see Helen's house. That's what they're gonna call it. That was her mother. And this is all in her memory. So I think they're gonna have a very emotional reaction to this house, even though they're not gonna be living in it.
Welcome to Helen's house.
Oh my goodness.
Look how precious.
Welcome to Helen's house.
Oh my goodness.
Look how precious. Look at the yard. Look how clean it is. Love the porch.
goodness.
Y'all, I love the railing. Is that door redone? Is that a door like the door, or do you like?
No, that's actually a new door.
Okay.
It looks like the old one that I love so much.
No,
Exactly, that was the plan.
But don't worry, I didn't trash the door.
Okay.
And painting that a fresh coral color we thought would be the
It's so
friendliest,
happy. Yes.
the most
Very happy.
welcoming color possible.
I love the idea that families will be restored in this house.
Yeah.
Just, can you imagine? Like, it's a happy house, and kids walking up and like being glad to call this home
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know they've lived in cars, they lived in parks, and now you know
Golly, you gonna make me cry
I
talking
mean,
about
really.
that. Jeez.
it's just happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
You think this is happy? This is like 5% as happy as the inside.
Oh, I can't wait for the inside.
y'all.
Yeah.
All right, you lead the way.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Oh my!
Wow.
Oh my word!
Where are we?
Oh, I know. Love it. Like, love it. Oh, there's my chair!
My goodness.
Those are your chairs
Yes.
that we found in your warehouse.
Wow.
Rescued those chairs. Oh, I love
They are
it.
so gorgeous.
Oh, aren't they
Oh, my
gorgeous? Oh my word!
You
I
picked
love
the
this
best
fabric.
chairs to do
The
it.
best chairs.
Because I know that chairs are very special to you.
Yes.
That's
What is
awesome.
it about the chairs?
If you think about the chair and you think about people, they can also represent the same things. So many times people want to throw away things that are broken and they don't really look to see the good and like find the good in
So
things.
like people.
It's like people.
And they're beautiful.
They are.
Okay, and so then the front door was damaged. So
Oh my goodness.
Look, is that door? Okay, so
that's
here
the
we go.
door.
Oh my word.
believe it.
I love it. Okay, so can't you
Yeah.
just see kids hanging their little backpacks on there?
And a place to get their shoes on in the morning. I imagine them running in home from school and
Yeah.
kicking
Throwing
their shoes
their
off
shoes
under
off.
there.
Yes.
And it looks
You
great.
guys are amazing. Like, this is amazing. It's like you got the heart of this project.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
Like, it's perfect. This color is so welcoming. And these kids-
good.
I'm trying to design with cheerfulness
Yes.
in mind. And so there's a lot of color psychology behind the choices that
Yeah.
we made with color.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
Let's go see the rest of the house.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh
Wow.
my word.
Wow.
Oh.
Look at those colors.
Oh. Look at these baby desks
my
for the
goodness.
kids. I love it.
Well, I built those.
Wow, you built them?
I did.
Yes.
You are so
Yeah.
precious.
Wow.
Love it. This table for them all to eat on, y'all. I love these floors. Like, these turned out so good, and I love the scars. I think that's so important to keep the character of the house. Just
Yeah.
like, we don't show our scars enough. I love it. Love it,
It's
love it, love it.
history.
It's
I love
history. Yes.
The doors.
Oh, I love them.
I love those doors. Yes.
Is there a pantry?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, go.
Just little linen cabinets in the
Yes.
bathroom, but we didn't
Oh,
need
I
them there
love
anymore, and I couldn't stand to just lose them.
I know. This is a home that's been done with a modest budget, and it certainly doesn't look like it. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, one of
Beautiful.
my favorite modest budget moments is in the kitchen.
Okay.
The backsplash and the countertops, check them out.
Is this wallpaper?
So
Or
It's
is
wallpaper.
really?
It's vinyl peel and stick.
Really?
And it's super scrubbable and easy to clean. And we put a piece of plexiglass over that area over the stovetop just because if you had
That's good.
spaghetti splatter,
Yeah.
it's super easy to clean and wouldn't stain the white.
I
Awesome.
love it. Oh
Yes.
my word, Ben. Did you do that?
No, I didn't build that. You're giving me way too much credit on this house.
Yeah, the cabinet team did that.
I
The
love it.
countertops are awesome.
They
I love
are.
the way
They look so good. I love the way
Yeah.
you trim these out.
Yeah.
They look like a stone, but it's laminate.
Yes.
And there is a place for laminate. People want to be
Right.
down on laminate.
Right.
But it wouldn't make sense if we had put $2,000 worth of countertops in
Right.
this house that was all about the budget.
Right.
And also making it attainable
Yes.
is the goal.
It is. You got it, girl.
Oh, the bathroom.
That's
You gotta
what I
see
can't
the
wait to
bathroom will blow your mind because it's so different. Oh wow!
How did we get
How
this in
did you
here?
Get this to fit. Oh, look at the floors.
We did cool vinyl sheet
Yes.
flooring.
I love it.
If you can look at that and tell it's not tile,
No.
I know. I
Love it.
love
love
budget that looks so good like this.
It does feel
Yes.
so nice,
It's so nice.
and so clean,
Yes.
and so functional.
great.
Okay, come see the bedroom.
Oh my word. I love it.
So
Oh, you
good.
okay with the color?
Oh, I love it.
I thought that it would be so fun to have a little more of the peach from the front door.
Yes. I love
It's
it.
cheerful, but it's calming.
Yes.
And that's what these ladies need is a calm, private space.
Just outdone yourself.
You did good with the color.
Thank you.
did.
The color palette of the whole house has been
Yes.
so fun.
So amazing. So amazing. If we wanted this home to just, if it could hug you and say, come on in, welcome, like this home does that. And
Yes.
I love it.
$25,000 to purchase it. We put $75,000 in it. So $100,000, and I mean, this is a beautiful, comfortable house that
Right.
anybody could live in.
You really have taken a modest budget and spent it very well.
And you did the pretty real good.
Yes,
Thank you. You know who's going to be living here yet?
Well,
We have
Yeah,
one
you've
in
met
mind.
I have one in
You
mind.
do?
It's Mom, and she loves to cook, and she's got some littles, and they have been living in 650 square feet.
Oh, God.
So this is going to be, would be
A
amazing.
lot better for them.
I know that this isn't exactly your house,
Oh,
but
love it.
it's Helen's house.
Love it. That means so much to me that it's, it's named after my mom.
Yeah.
Very special, very redeeming.
I love Mike and Lisa's approach to life. Like, they were looking at everything in this house as that's a mark of what this house has been through. Yeah, it's not perfect, but that's okay. It's still beautiful, and that's how they work with these ladies is, yeah, no, your life hasn't been perfect, but you're still beautiful. I know it's named after your mom, but our little girl is going to think that it's hers.
She's going to be really excited that there's a
she's
place.
just welcome anytime.
Yeah, there's a Helen house, and there are kids there, and they're my friends.
Yeah.